so we could just start up. I mean, we have a lot of people we need to say kudos to, welcome, and everybody.
You just
So,
making them subscribe by taking the phone.
yeah, I will appreciate if everybody can mute their mic at this point, so we can start.
Please, everybody mute your mic, please. Mute
And
your mic.
also, if you can get your video on, it will be very beautiful. It will be very nice to have your videos on, and also have. Okay, so I see everybody's video. Zoom user, I see you. Titi Lokpe Arowolo, I see you. Emmanuel Oyebochi, I see you. Dexter, that's a beautiful name too, Dexter. I wanted to have a company like that one time called Dexter Studio, but one thing leading to the other, we couldn't make it happen. I see everybody joining this video, and I won't waste your time today. It's going to be a very interesting short class. Now, at Interpa, I will want all of us to engage. It's going to be more engagement class. But first thing first is to let us know that photography, videography, content creation, to a large extent, is a game of numbers. Yeah. So once you understand that, once there is number, there is money. And we live in the world right now where popularity almost equal to financial stability. But as a creative or as a content creator, as a photographer, popularity might not really be your strong suit, but what is your strong suit is already your creativity, which I believe everyone in this group has. We are photographers, we are content creators, we are videographers like Mobola, we are intelligent graphic designers and UI UX designers. But the most important thing that will make you who you want to be is money. Are we together?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, so I want you, a lot of people will say there is no money in photography, especially when I wanted to start out as a photographer. My mom would tell me there's nothing like that. Now, I had a first class in mass communication from a private university, so you can imagine the despair of my parents when I told them I want to do photography. So, but quick one, I want you to look around you and look at the photographers probably you follow, your mentors or your role models, and you can you identify any photographer for me that is more expensive than you? You can just shout out the name. A photographer that you know is more expensive than you.
Ami Photography, Wale Visuals, We Shot It, Amazing Clef.
Another person, give me a list. Another person, just a photographer that is more expensive than you.
Big Kelechi Amadu.
Camera boss. Camera boss is expensive. Camera boss is expensive.
Have you booked me before?
God, I beg you.
How would you know that?
Man, bro.
Okay, so all of us know photographers that are expensive. Yeah? But all of us too. Yeah. So let's look at these photographers that are expensive. Do you know any photographer that you know is expensive but have more than 2 weddings or 3 weddings in one Saturday?
Come again, please.
Do you know a photographer that is expensive
but
has more than 2 weddings in one Saturday?
Yes, I do.
Can you mention a name? Just give me a name. Shout out a name. Okay, so now you know that there is no shortage of events.
Actually.
So and I believe all of us know a photographer that people want to book, but he used to tell those people that he's overbooked for the month. I give you a good example. Myself, for example, I've had 2 calls right now for 20th and 27th. But already for those 2 days, I am booked. And I've had 2 extra calls coming to my phone and DM to say, are you free on the 21st, on the 20th and on the 27th? 2 different calls, 2 different clients. So how did I go from booking my first wedding for 40,000 naira that I had to travel all the way from Lagos State to Anyigba, Kogi State to shoot the wedding, and it's for 40,000. And that 40,000, I'm shooting photography and I'm also doing videography. So I'm also paying a videographer, and it was for 40K.
Mega must be very valuable then.
I guess so too.
I moved from that particular point to now rejecting jobs. I don't want to say in the UK, because even in Nigeria, my team are still saying, boss, we are booked for this day. We can't take this job. Now, I am not physically present in Nigeria. My company is still active in Nigeria, and they are still getting booked day in, day out. So how can you transfer? How can you move from the point where you are right now? Can you help me mute Big Ima? Okay, I've muted him. How can you move from the point where you are right now to a point where you will start getting booked back to back? Somebody in Aberdeen, somebody in Lagos, somebody in Ekiti. This same strategy will work for you. And it is so easy and so simple that if I just posted it, if I posted it as a video, just like a random content I used to post, you will see that video, but you won't pay attention to it. You will just be like, because you will believe it's so simple to make you millions. So, having identified now that everybody agree with me now that there is no scarcity of job. There is no scarcity of job. The only thing that is scarce, gymnastics. Somebody is raising up his hand. Can you write down your question, or except if it's something urgent, then you can unmute your mic and ask me. What you say? Someone raised his hand. Okay, moving forward. Now, we identify, first off, that there is no scarcity of job. There are weddings every Saturday. There are weddings in the UK. There are weddings in Ekiti. There are weddings in Lagos every day, day in, day out. Now, for a lot of photographers that are in Lagos, oh my God. For a lot of photographers that are in Lagos, why do people leave you? Though you are cheap and you are not as expensive as the Big H, the Kelechi, the T.Y. Bello, the Gazmadu, the Emmanuel Ileke, you are not as expensive as them, but they would rather book them. Even though Emmanuel will still give them attitude and say, no, I'm booked for that day, they will still beg. Please, just, I want you. It is you I want. Come and shoot me. But they will leave people that are even cheap and go and be begging somebody with their money. Now, let me let you in on a very huge secret. One of my, is a friend and mentor, Jide Odukoya. He came to Nigeria to shoot a wedding. Now he's in Canada. Now, while he was in Nigeria, we had the call and he was just telling me that the client begged him with flight tickets, first class, like, Jide, it is you I want. I say, please come. Paid him double his fee just to have him come and cover his wedding. Now note, there are photographers in Lagos that they are plenty like the sea, but those people will not want to book you. Now, I tell you for free that what we're going to be doing today, naturally, I would have wanted to take you guys on the journey for 7 days, but I don't personally have 7 days. So I'm trying to, as much as I will try to cramp everything together and let it, I mean, you guys will now be responsible for yourself to do those things every day for 7 days. Then you can continue. First off, now that we've identified that there is no scarcity of job anywhere, I'm trying to connect my slide. 1 second. Share screen. Share screen. Oh my God. Instead of sharing the screen, let me just read it. I will probably give you guys the screen later. I won't share the screen. I will just 1 second, guys. 1 second. Just want to share my screen. I'm the only one at home today, and I'm doing all of this by myself. So let's talk about the first thing first. The first thing first, as a photographer that want to start making millions, is personal branding. The way you look, the way you talk, the way you approach people will go a long way to letting them know how much you are worth. Are we together?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if people look at you and say, it's worth 20K. If you come and say your price is 200K, they will price you. Do we all agree on that?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So personal branding is an important aspect that a lot of photographers take for granted. And to brand yourself personally is not about how much you have, it's extensively about how you present yourself online. Are we together?
Yes.
So if you present yourself as a classical, rich, well-doing photographer, people will carry you as such. I was telling a friend, I said, before I got to where I am today, if I am going from Lekki, if I'm going to meet a client in Lekki I used to live in Egbeda, from Egbeda, and I don't have money, I will take bus from Egbeda to Lekki roundabout, then I will take Uber from roundabout to the client's house. Now, someone will tell me that's fake life. No, it's not fake life. It is positioning. Number one, I'm positioning myself so the client can see me in a different light. Number two, I'm positioning myself so inside of me, I can start to think of myself as valuable. So when I'm with the client, I don't start sweating because I've been inside Danfo. Inside my bag till tomorrow, there's a perf. So when I come down from the Danfo, I perf up a bit, enter the Uber, tell the Uber, please increase your AC. Then with the AC, I will get to my client's house or the appointment area. From there, we can now start our meeting, and the way you are going to talk, the way you're going to present yourself is also an important factor. So number one thing is called personal branding. Look at yourself as a rich and expensive photographer. People will start carrying you as a rich and expensive photographer. Some of us, if we check our Instagram right now, which is our life online, the way we appear online, we appear like, sorry to use the word, like we are not serious with what we are doing, like we are poor. You need to perf up, dress well, smell nice, and anytime you do all those things, make sure you appear online as such. Take a picture, post it, let people know that you are well-to-do. Like that, they will value you and rank you part of those photographers that are making money. And I posted a video about something called the social proof theory. Social proof theory basically is a theory whereby people want to associate with a person every other person is associating with. So if other people look at you and think you are rich, every other person will start looking at you like a rich photographer. Now, after talking about personal branding, now that you finish branding yourself personally, you understand how to carry yourself. And this personal branding goes a long way. I mean, there's a lot of places I need to touch, but because of time, I won't be going in deep into those ones. Because when you talk about personal branding, what is your daily routine as a photographer? Some of us just wake up and say, oh God, you don't know, you don't have plans. You don't know what to see. If you want to take this photographic game serious, like serious, if you are my follower and you've been following my videos, I said one time, I said, in my line of work, I work for 10 hours a day. 4 of those hours, I'm working on the business. Now, 6 of those hours, I'm working in the business. These are 2 different perspectives. Working on and working in are 2 different things. Now, if you're working in your business, that means you are editing picture, you are snapping picture, you are posting on Instagram, you are working as a staff of your business. But if you're working on your business, that is when you see yourself as the CEO of your business. But if you're editing pictures and posting and color grading and retouching, you are a staff. Are we together? Nod your head if you're understanding what I'm saying. So if you are a staff of your business, there are some things your staff, if you have a staff in your business, as a matter of fact, why am I even jumping ahead of myself? Some of you don't even understand that you are running a business. You still think that you are yourself. There are people, oh God. I'm jumping up and down. I'm just jumping up and down because I want to, it's so much because it was supposed to be my mind. I planned a 7 days class where I get to do 2 hours every day for 7 days, but I discovered I don't have the time.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You made a statement, working for the business and working in the business. These 2 parts, are we still under personal branding?
Yes, personal branding, yes.
Okay.
So I didn't say working for, I said working in.
Working in the business and working
on the business.
Working on the business. Okay.
All right. So some of us still don't know that we are business people. You are not a photographer. You are a businessman. You are not a photographer. You are a businesswoman. No.
Sir, I have question.
No peace. Can you put it in the comment section or the chat box?
Okay, sir.
Okay, no,
sir.
ask me now. So we can. But let me ask a question. Please put it in the chat box.
Yeah, like now you are talking about this personal branding.
Yeah.
You know, the way you talk, the way you behave, and the way you stay mature, is it a part of the personal branding?
Yes.
Like the way you are saying now.
Yes.
Okay, this is my only question. I just want to confirm. Thank you.
So that was a good question actually, but I'm not sure I've not touched it. So we can all be holy God. Okay, so are we back? I think I just got disconnected. So when it comes to personal branding, number 1, identify that you are a business person. You are not just a photographer. But some of us still work as just one random photographer. Like you don't care, you post anything, you eat anyhow, you talk anyhow, you don't do things intentionally. As a business owner, you need to learn how to do things very intentionally. Now, if you identify now that you are a business owner and not just a photographer, you will now know how to split your time, to know when to work on your business, how to work in your business. Because right now, if you're working on your business as a photographer, that is the business branding. That's me working on my business. So if I want to work on my business, I look at advertising. I look at collaboration. I look at how to upgrade myself. I look at how to network. I look at how to meet other photographers. I look at how to meet other professionals. I look at how to talk to clients. I bet you a lot of people here don't even have a business card. And a lot of people don't even have a website because we believe that Instagram is our website, but Instagram is not your portfolio. We are getting it all wrong. Instagram no be portfolio. Your portfolio is your website. And there are 1,001 ways for you to make a free website right now. I'm going to get to that, and we're going to teach that. So we're talking about personal branding and how to brand yourself, how to appear like a serious person anywhere you're going in any business. So having said that, I want to let you know that after branding yourself, the next thing you want to do is to start making content. You can quote me on this. Making is connecting. If you're not making anything, nobody wants to connect with you. If you're not making anything, nobody wants to connect with you. And that is on period. I don't know who said that, but it sounds very nice. Nobody wants to connect with you if you're not making anything. Now, I will use this class that all of us are in now as an example. Olagold, how many people are in the class right now?
We have about 68 persons.
There was a time I would have put out a free class like this and 2 people will register. Does that make sense to anybody?
Yes. No.
Now we are like 68. There was a time I would have done free class. As a matter of fact, I will promise to give them free camera after the class. There are only 2 people who will register for the class. The 2 people will either be one of my assistants in the office and one of my friends that probably just want to come around. Now, the reason for that is they don't know me. You guys don't know me. You don't know maybe I can deliver on what I say I'm delivering on. But by the grace of God, last month, if nobody's recording this class, last month, I closed more than 25 million. That is not a brag. That is just to let you know that now that I know that I can deliver this thing to you guys because I've walked through the process meticulously and I know how to get it done. Now that I can deliver this thing to you guys, I can teach you guys this and you guys can see the value because you follow me on Instagram, you've seen some of the nuggets and the videos I have dropped. That is how you make things to connect. Now, if you start to create content, online, might not be video content, might be pictures, might be graphics, might be podcast, might be an audio content. If you start to make those content, you will start connecting with people. If I send a DM to some people now, they will easily respond to me than for you to, if you send a DM to that same person, that person might not respond to you. Why is that? It's not because I'm smarter or wiser or richer. It's just because they can see my value on the online space. They can see what I have created in the online space. They can see what I have created in the online space. I see some people are trying to get access to record this video. But if there's no sensitive thing I will be saying in this video, I will post it on YouTube and you guys can watch it later. I will make it available in the public space. But if there's anything sensitive I'm mentioning, I won't post it. Thank you. So what I'm saying is make things. Start from today making things. Anything you can make within the confines of your room or your house, go extra mile. As a matter of fact, if you want to make money in this game, you need to go extra mile. I'll give you a practical example. 2021 was after COVID, I believe. 2021, I made a couple of millions. But before then, I used to struggle. Not because I don't make money, but as they come, I'm spending. As the money is coming in, I'm spending it. But what changed for me was this. I started creating content for the online space. I started collaborating with other vendors. Now, when I got to the UK, I thought it was going to be a different game. But my first month in the UK, I booked 2 weddings. Second month, same thing. Third month, same thing. This month that we are in, I'm already fully booked for the month. Last month, I specifically just opt out of some weeks. So I don't want to work because I'm getting very tiny. Because here in the UK, I don't have assistant with me. So no, but I'm doing everything by myself. Then I give you the secret to how I get all those bookings. Number one, I've told you guys about personal branding. How do I brand myself? How do I position myself online? This is more important because it's more like personal branding is like you to a lady or a lady wooing a guy. And you tell the guy, you tell the lady, I am very rich, I can take care of you. But you now took the guy to your house. And he's a face me and face you in an uncompleted building. You see, you have promised the girl heaven and earth, but now that the girl face reality, she sees that you can't deliver. That is how your clients will run away from you. So if you can, you need to first, number one, brand yourself properly. Number two, start collaborating and making content. Start collaborating and what? Making content. How do you do this? Good question. Look for, I wish I could have these 7 days done. Okay. I've told you guys, I work 10 hours, 4 hours on the business, 6 hours in the business. So 6 hours, I'm shooting, I'm creating content, I'm posting online, I am editing. 4 hours, I am marketing, I am talking to clients, I am improving my website, I am updating my Google ad, I'm updating my social media platform, I am repositioning things, I am adjusting things, I am talking to people, I'm networking, I am in a class for 4 hours. So you see those 10 hours are important. But before those 10 hours, I wake up in the morning, you do your morning prayer, I go to the gym, probably do 1 hour sometimes. I don't gym every day. Go to the gym, do 1 hour, meditate for like an hour. Then you know you have 10 hours to do whatever you want to do throughout the day. Then sometimes, if I'm feeling very useless, I get a movie and I watch it till I sleep. I am an average guy, just like you, just like me. So I just want to chip that in case you just want to follow that pattern. But moving forward, do a collaboration. From this coming week, I want you all to do one thing. Organize a collaboration shoot. This coming week, by Monday, organize a collaboration shoot. How do you go about it? And I will tell you how I did mine and landed one of the biggest Asian bridal shoots I've ever done in my life in the UK. I repeat, one of the biggest bridal shoots. In Nigeria, we don't do bridal shoots. We only do shoots for ourselves. But here in the UK, the bride will make up, dress, full dress, regalia, go to a location and we're going to have a shoot for the bride alone. That is a package on its own, and that brings money. So how did I land my first bridal shoot? You are going to go online. How to do it? You're going to go online and look for, depending on the kind of shoots you want to do, fashion designer or stylist in your area. Can somebody say number one?
Number one.
Stylist in your area, makeup artist in your area, and some of the most beautiful hotels in your area. Trust me, this secret I'm letting you guys in on, I'm doing it every day, every week, every month, and it's getting me results. If you guys can do it, If you guys can do it, it's going to give you results. Get a makeup artist, a fashion stylist, a location. Don't just use any other location. Look for a nice location. Then look for a model that has a name in your area. A model that has a name, someone that is popular to a reasonable extent. This thing I'm teaching you is called other people's audience. Other people's audience. Now, if you have a makeup artist that has a good following on Instagram or well-known in your area, you have a fashion designer well-known in your area, you have a model well-known in your area, and you look for a location that people always use for weddings. Now, this is how you get these people. You will go on ChatGPT or OpenAI. I'm always making that mistake. Is it ChatGPT or GPT? It's always a mistake I make.
GPT.
Okay, so go on ChatGPT and say, compose an email to a fashion industry about a collaboration shoot. Then tell ChatGPT a bit about yourself. For instance, myself, I would say, my name is John Leko, camera boss, and award-winning wedding and portrait photographer based so place. ChatGPT will write a very nice email for you. You can edit it. Now, send a DM to each of those people. Don't send one to one vendor. You are not sending to one vendor. You are sending like 5, 10, 15 vendors. Now, if you have done your personal branding properly, 1 or 2 of them will respond to you. Are we together?
Sorry, compose an email.
Compose an email. First, introducing yourself to the vendor, then telling them the intention of the shoot. Okay, hi, good afternoon, Mrs. So. My name is this. I do this. I check your page and I see that you are this. I would love to. I'm organizing a collaboration shoot, which is going to be featured in a magazine. You are allowed to lie. Which is going to be featured in a lifestyle magazine in our area. I have had some publications in the past. I am an award-winning photographer based in so. This is my profile. This is me. This is what I can do for you. Send that email across. Everybody, if you are good for it, if you have branded yourself personally well on the internet space, they will come rushing. Are we together?
Sure.
Send those emails out and get your first collaboration. This is the first thing you need to do between now and next week, Friday. When you are going for that collaboration, if you're a photographer, do we have any videographer in this team right now that is doing videography?
Yes, I'm doing videography.
Okay. So after doing the collaboration, before doing the collaboration shoot, make noise about it. Go to the location. If it's a good location, do a video. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be doing a collaboration shoot today in this location with so. It's about to be, you guys will love it. Post it on your social media. Everything you do, intentional. Somebody's making noise again. Help me.
Benedict, please, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so make sure you make noise about this particular collaboration. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a task for everybody. If you are in this group, 87 people right now, and you want to make your first 1 million. This first 1 week is so important for your life. This is not, this is how I do it. You guys can go and rest. I'm saying this is how I do it, and I want to monitor everybody in this group right now to do the same. Before the end of this year, by December 31st, we want to have 87 millionaires.
Okay, you know what you're going to do?
87 straight up millionaires before the end of this year. Do we all say we are going to do what I'm telling you guys to do?
Yeah, ready.
From now till next week Friday, organize a creative shoot. Now, go to that creative shoot with everything you have. Every goddamn thing you have. Then shoot everything you can shoot. Now, one thing that you should put in at the back of your mind is when you're going for that creative collaboration shoot, get a videographer, a friend, somebody with a very nice iPhone to record every bit of the process. Record your camera, record how you are getting prepared for the shoot, pack with me to this shoot, give it any title. Go online, look for titles of photographers that are doing the same. Follow some photographers that are mad as content creator. Peter McCannon, John Branch, even Emmanuel Yeleke have some very beautiful BTS. Make sure you have a very nice BTS. That is what you are going to be releasing alongside your picture. And in this collaboration shoot, make sure you snap different angles, different location. It can be one model, shoot it in different angle, different location. So you will have 9 posts with this particular shoot. Make sure you have 9 posts, photos and videos, 9 different posts. Are we together?
Yeah, sure.
So these 9 posts will cover your, when somebody enter Instagram and come to your profile, they will see 9 posts. So these 9 posts you're about to create in the coming week will cover your 9 first set of posts. After this is done, the next thing you want to do is to start cooking another collaboration. You should not sleep on collaboration. Once you are done with one, as you are posting it, start cooking another one. So I'm telling you, do 2 collaborations in every month. 2 collaborations every month. I'm moving forward now. So what is the purpose of this collaboration? Number 1, when you post, the makeup artist post, they tag you. The fashion stylist post, they tag you. The model post, they tag you. What have you done for yourself? You are dictating to the world that you are an authority in this community in photography. By that, you are having different audiences from different people. That model, we have friends. The model, we have friends that want to do photo shoots. That is how you are connecting with them. The makeup artists, we have friends. We have other makeup artists that want to do shoots. You are connecting with them. That's location where you went to do shoot. When you are posting the picture, make sure you tag the location as the actual location. So when people are searching online for photographers in this location, your pictures will come out on top. And God help you, you are good enough and your pictures are nice enough, definitely you are getting yourself a booking. Oh God. Oh God. You guys are not hearing me.
Sure, we are.
Yeah.
We're hearing you.
Practical example. Practical example.
I'm hearing you.
Practical example, guys. This is not magic. This is not a fluke. I'm telling you on God. We should have prayed before we started this. I've prayed for everybody that God will give you guys insight to see beyond the curtain. Like, this game is so clear, but a lot of people joke with it. They don't think it's good enough. You don't need to go and kill yourself before you get money. we've established before the meeting that there are photographers out there that they are booking 4, 5, 7 weddings in a month. If you're online right now, you can go to a website. The guy is called John Brand. John Brand Photography. This guy charges $6,500
In
for
UK
in the US.
and US rather.
$6,500. My brothers and sisters, if you that is, say, let's just say that's like 6 million naira. Photographers in Nigeria charge 2.5, 3 million, 4 million. $4 million. And what happened to them? They are overbooked. Now that you understand this game, you understand that making is connecting. You need to do your personal branding. You need to work on and in your business as you start. The next thing I want you to do is to what? Get obsessed with content creation. Obsessed. Oh my God, you guys didn't hear me. I say like mad obsession, mad obsession. Earlier, I said photography is a game of number. Making money is a game of number. Is a game of freaking number. Once you understand how to get numbers, you will understand that money will come in like this. Now, what is the algorithm of Instagram telling us? What is the algorithm of TikTok? What's the algorithm of Twitter? I don't use Twitter so much, but I'm very big on Instagram. I'm very big on Instagram. As much as possible, post every day. Are we together?
Sir.
And that is why I said, as you are making those,
We're together.
you are not just making pictures, you are making video content. You are talking to people, how you are going to shoot what you are going to shoot. Be obsessed with content. When you wake up every morning, the first thing that should come to your head is, what am I shooting today? As a matter of fact, to create content right now, it's not even hard. You can create content and you are not talking. One of my not the most viral video I have, one of the viral videos I have, I did not say shit. It's, you know how to do those things that you would take somebody's audio and you will rehearse it and you say it the way that person said it. What's the name? There's this video I did where I said
this meeting will be over in the next 2 hours.
It's ending in 2 hours, sorry.
So
There's a video I did and I said, I know you, you know you, you know that I know that you know you. If you've seen that video, please let me know. I didn't say the video, I didn't say the words myself. I only look for an audio. I think about it and they're like, what can I say that we relate to photography? And I said, Yoruba bride saying their wedding is just a piloting. Everybody know that when it's Yoruba, it's Owambe, it's going to be a party. But when you now tell me it's a piloting, that means you want to scam me, yeah? That video, I didn't say nothing. And the video went viral. So every day, just take your phone, record yourself, pick one audio. On that video I did, I was late for a train. I set up my camera and I just walk up and down. I didn't know what to say. I was blank. I just walk up and down. I look for one audio. I've forgotten the audio down. I put the audio on it and I posted it. Video went. So people are saying, but I don't know how to record every day. You don't have to freaking record every day. What you could do is make sure that you have a content that you are posting every day. Make sure what you have a content you are posting. Make sure you have a content you are posting every day. A content from YouTube, a content from TikTok. Make sure you are posting it. And in any of those contents, make sure you make it relatable and related to what you are doing as a photographer or a videographer. After this class on the WhatsApp group, I will drop some photographers' names that are creating content every day that you guys can copy. These guys don't need to do anything. They will probably look for one Aki and Popo video. They will put it and say, this is me as a videographer chasing after photographers when the photographer took the bride for a portrait session without letting me know. You know, these are the things that happen in events. Photographer will just carry the bride and go and be shooting. Then when the videographer realizes that they've taken the bride away, the photographer will start chasing after the photographer. These are the things that happen in events. All of us, we've been there, we've done it. Just bring it to life and make a video. You don't need to talk in the video. Just bring it and do something. Post a content every day. So from tomorrow, if I have the opportunity or the chance, I can probably check everybody's Instagram. You can start putting on content. When you wake up in the morning, look for the next content you want to post. And if you're a photographer here and you have a camera, you might not necessarily have to use your phone camera to do the content. Put your camera on a tripod, on a light stand, record yourself vertically and post it. Just start producing content. That is done. I said, get obsessed with what? Content. Be obsessed. I didn't say like it. I say obsession. When you wake up, you don't feel like doing it. Do it. When your head is headaching you and you don't want to do anything, do it. When it's not giving you results, like 2 people or 3 people are viewing the content, still what? Do it. It is a game of number. It is a game of volume. The more you post, the more you are telling Instagram and the algorithm that, no, this boy is serious. Let's get started. Now, all these things I've given you so far in this 49 minutes, you think is, I've heard it before, this one is that one. But trust me, this will change your entire life. I promise you to God and I lie not. Brand yourself. I can't tell you this enough. Wear good clothes. Even if it's not a good clothes, iron it. I'll tell you one secret. I don't used to use chain. I'm from Apostolic Church. We don't wear chain. But you know what I noticed here? When I wear chain, I've acted in some movies, in some skits. So when I wear chain in those skits, I look good. I look presentable. I look like, you know, I invested in chains. I bought like 7. It doesn't have to be expensive. I won't tell you the price of mine, but you don't have to buy expensive things. Look for something. Look for something that fits you. Rock that shit. Wear it. When you're going out, wear it. When you want to go meet a client, wear it. Don't go meet a client looking wretched. Cut your hair. That is all about your personal branding. If you're writing it down, that process. Now that we have solved your problem on content generation and personal branding, and I've told you to be obsessed with content generation, we've solved the problem for you. Now you are always visible online. People are now looking at your content. I've told you how to use other people's audience. Oh God. Can somebody explain that to me, how to use other people's audience? Oh, not on my good. I need somebody to come up and tell me what I said when I said use other people's audience. Yeah, nobody.
Collaborate.
What is the word?
Collaborate with other brands, people who have some visibility, have an audience online, some presence online. So collaborating with them would also attract their audience to you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Then on that topic, now that you said it, I want to give you one extra nugget. For somebody that is in Aberdeen, who Mobola was the guy in Aberdeen, yeah?
No, I'm in Manchester. Is
Okay.
this guy that is in Aberdeen?
Okay.
Westland.
Let me give you guys, maybe every other person in Lagos and Nigeria, everybody can use this. Let me give you guys this gist real quick. Go to the place where it is like the happening place in your area, in Aberdeen, in Manchester, in anywhere, in Ekiti, in London, in UK, in Canada, in Abeokuta. Go to like the happening place in your area. For people in the UK, probably your city center, so to say. Look for a store, a wedding store. Like a wedding store where they sell wedding gowns. There's one called Wed to Be. It's almost in everywhere in the UK. It's called Wed to Be. Look for a fashion store, not those ones with name like Sport Direct or Nike. Those fashion stores where people sell their normal clothes. Go there and offer them free photo shoots for their social media. That sounds crazy because all of us want to make money. But let me let you in on a secret. How I looked into a market I live in Leicester right now. Leicester is an Asian community, Asian dominated community. Yeah. Now, in this community, I have shot 3 weddings this year. Asian community, 3 weddings. How did I get those clients? I went to an Indian store where they sell Indian wedding dresses. I met with my manager. The way you dress, the way you talk, when you tell the receptionist that, can I see the manager? They will gladly oblige to let you go and see the manager. Am I making sense? I sat down with the manager and I told the manager, okay, this is my Instagram page. I'm a content creator and I love your store so much. I want to do a free photo shoot for you. I will bring in the models. I will bring the makeup artist. I just want to use your store, use your outfit, and I'll post it and tell some magazines that I know, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm a Nigerian. All of us have sense, but some of us are just doing it to scam. But me, I will sell you on that idea. And the woman will say, oh, really? And I have a photo shoot coming up soon. As God will have it. She already had a model, a makeup artist. She already paid the photographer. She now said, if you don't mind, come in and do the shoot alongside that photographer. I came that day. I did the shoot. We killed it. Funny enough, they didn't use one picture from the other photographer. Because I over-delivered. I delivered 2 days after. The other photographer is still delaying 7 days. I delivered the pictures 2 days after because I know what thing they look for. When I delivered those pictures, back to back, they were posting on their Instagram page. Back to back, back to back, back to back. Before you know it, I had like 500 Asian followers. The next thing, I'm getting DMs. Hello, do you do? People that didn't book me because they can't afford me. I got more than 10 inquiries from those pictures alone. And I booked 3 weddings this year. Asian wedding. I did 1 in London. I did 2 in Leicester. You see, I did a free job. The free job in turn gave me what? 3 different clients. And these clients, they didn't pay me in 100. They pay me in 1,000. The 1,000 I'm saying is not in Naira. I mean pounds. So don't say, hey, they are not going to pay me now. I'm not going to do it. Look for something else you can gain from these people. Look for a celebrity. If you build your brand well, you can send out messages to celebrities. My light just went off. Let me change. I'm with you guys. Just want to on my lights. Okay. Gosh, I'm back. So look up. No. I'm using battery with my LED light, so the battery is out of juice. Never know the carry light for you. Sorry. So as I was saying, that single collaboration, sort of, which was supposed to be free. Now, if that lady did not have a shoot coming up that day, I would have looked for model, pay makeup artist, or probably find a collaboration with a model and make sure I do that shoot. Why? Because I noticed that this shop is the major supplier of Asian wedding dresses in Leicester. Do you understand the logic?
Sure.
As the Asian wedding dress plug in Leicester, she's not the only one, but she's one of the biggest. Let me reach out to her and lock her in as my friend. Now she has my number. We chat like water. Like, hey, camera boss, how you doing? Have you eaten? Yeah, She's a big woman. No? You see that game? Number one, collaborate with people. Number two, just go extra mile out of your comfort freaking zone. All of us are sitting on gold, but we are just comfortable. Go out of your comfort zone. Reach out to somebody in a store. Talk to somebody in an hotel. Hi, I love this your hotel. Is this your establishment? Beautiful place, man. Beautiful place. Wow. What do you do with your pictures online? Oh, we are still taking pictures with our phone. No, come on. No, let me tell you what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm going to make you guys big on social media. I'm going to make you guys big on social media. The way I'm saying it like I know, I'm the owner of Instagram. I'm going to make you guys big on Instagram real quick. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring my team around, say tomorrow or next. We're going to take some fantastic pictures. I'm going to give you those pictures. Just post them on your Instagram page. I mean, your Instagram can be looking dead and shit. They'll be like, oh, nice. Can you do that for us? Good. Let's do. And they are going to accept it. Give people free things that is good. They are going to accept it from you. So from today, start looking now in your mind now. Start thinking about those companies, those places in your area that you can reach out to, that you can start shooting them for free. Are we together?
Yeah, we are with you.
Now, oh God, some people will not do this
Right
thing.
on, sir.
And it's paining me that some people will think I'm joking with this shit. I am not joking. On God.
Oh, my boss, this not be joke. This is flowing well.
How you are going to make it, and you will be afraid that you made money. Have you received a alert that you wake up, the alert woke you up in the middle of the night, you just check your phone, then you went back to bed because you think you are dreaming, then you wake up next morning, you check your bank account and be like, oh, is she one day? Like, I've met some people that I just gave them price. Maybe because of conversation or the way my mouth just the sweet that day. I just said so amount. Be like, oh, really? All right, okay. I will talk to my wife and we talk, we book you. Like play, they pay deposit. I'll be like, okay, this shit is working, man. Let me let people know that this is how this works. Back to free job. Back in Nigeria, I did something for a woman. Her daughter was doing a birthday shoot. I was at a hotel, just sitting by the poolside, just chilling with my camera, of course. So her daughter's birthday was that day. So her daughter was swimming, so she was using phone to snap her daughter. I stood up and be like, is this your daughter? Yeah, beautiful. So we started conversing and she said, today is her birthday. I said, really? She said, yes. I said, do you mind I take some pictures? She said, why not? I took the baby picture in the water. I told the baby to come out. She was like around 10, 12, thereabout. We'll take the picture. I sent the picture to the woman that day so she can post, because I mean, I didn't do a lot of work on it. It was a baby. The skin was almost flawless. It was inside water already. So, there's this water effect. Everything was smooth. It was right there with Lightroom Mobile. I just edited, a hotel water is blue. The down part is blue. You know how to change those colors inside Lightroom now. Just tilt down the blue a bit to look like cyan. I sent the pictures to the woman. Since then, I'm talking about 2-3 years ago now. Since then till now, I've been the woman's photographer. And a quick secret, guys. The company the woman is managing is an oil company. Last year, December, this past December that went now, they did end of the year party. I was the photographer at the end of the year party. I even collected videographer. Bro, this is not 1,000, if you know what I mean. Moving forward, you see how strategic collaboration can really help you. Don't be too focused on what you can gain now. Hey, pay me 2,000 now and let me be okay. No. Leave the 2,000. I will do it for free. This is not about clients that want to give you a job. This is about you going to meet people and say, okay, let's do collaboration. If a client comes to me now and say they want to pay me so amount that is not my price, I might reject them. Are we together?
Yeah.
But if it is me that went to meet somebody and say this, I don't need you to pay me now, because I can see a prospect. I have foresight and think that this one will pay me in the long run. A lot of times I don't even do it with the intention. I don't do it with the intention of getting the money. I just do it with the intention of creating content. That's why I said be obsessed with content creation. Moving forward, now that we've solved your problem, you have content to post online now. You know how to interact with people. You have personal branding. You know how to work on your business. You've had a lot of content. You've posted a lot of content. Problem solved. Now, how do you now manage? How do you now start to get original clients? You see, all this thing we've been saying now is small clients. Okay, this person will tell you somebody that, okay, he's a photographer and he's good. It's not my birthday for free, but he can, we've established those little connections. Now, let me tell you the importance of adverts. Because I was supposed to do this class, for the first time since this year, I checked how much I have personally spent on adverts. So in this month, we're in the 8th month. So in this 8th month, I have spent 1.8 million on advert. So I checked it. I've not checked it before. I was shocked too when I saw it, because I used to spend like 50K every month. No, I said every week. I do 50K every week. Sometimes the 50K will last into the next week. But when I checked the total amount yesterday, just this year, I spent 1.8 million, something. But I didn't feel it. You know why I didn't feel it? Because if I spend 50K every week and one client book me and pay me 900K, 800K, or 1 million for a wedding, what has happened is I've used 50K to get 1 million. Are we here?
Yeah. Okay.
So that money is huge now for some people, and I know. And I will not kill you to say start running adverts and paying 1 million now. No, don't even do it. Don't try it. You need to build your process. You will build your process to a place where you will know that you cannot fail. I know right now, by God's grace, I cannot fail. Yeah? This photography game, I cannot fail. But as you're starting out, you've built this small money, small content. Your page is rich. I know that anybody landing on my page, anybody landing on my page that is interested in booking a photographer, you will not see anybody better. I'm good, and I know it. So if I run adverts and you land on my page and you see my pictures and you are really interested in booking a photographer, you will book me. But if you have not done your background work, on those things that we've mentioned earlier about personal branding, branding your business, working in and on your business, dressing well, posting content that are relatable and also convertible, don't start doing adverts, else you will start wasting money. Because people will land on your page and be like, LA is a one-off, Kilon Shebai, what is it this one doing? And they'll go off. But if you have done everything we've talked about for the past 1 hour, and you are ready to start this game properly, all this thing we've been talking about for the past 1 hour will take you just, if you're hardworking and dedicated, it will take you exactly 3 weeks to build your page. Exactly 3 weeks to build your page. After building your page, you can now start initiating adverts. Your adverts, there are ways to do adverts that you're going to save money. And I can't teach you how to do adverts in this video right now. Time is too short. But there are resources online on how to effectively advertise. Please, if you're in this video and if you're on this program and you are not, your video is not active, please let it be active. I appreciate you guys so much. So we said you start running adverts. If you've done all those things we've said for the next 3 weeks, let's start doing adverts. You can go online and look for ways to run effective Instagram ad, Facebook ad, TikTok ad, Snapchat ad, Google ad. As an upcoming photographer, these are the things you need to learn yourself because you don't have the financial capacity to book somebody else to do it for you. Else, I would have said, look for an advertising agency to be advertising for you, but you can't afford that right now. So you need to learn it. So what you cannot buy, you need to what? Learn. As a matter of fact, me, I'm not doing, nobody is doing my advert for me. I do it myself. So I will advise you, you can start yourself. Number 2, on adverts, apart from social media adverts, you need to now start looking for influencers and celebrities. Influencers and celebrities. Why are they important? Why are influencers and celebrities important in our life? They are important because everybody, like, how do you say this word? Everybody want to fake it till they make it. So if, just imagine that people on your TikTok, people on your WhatsApp and your Instagram see that you snap Kelvin Hart or Will Smith. What will happen to your WhatsApp? Can somebody answer the question? Just imagine you of Will Smith and you post a BTS that, so they will know that you are the one that snapped this picture for real. Like Will Smith is hugging you and be like, wow, these pictures are nice. Oh my God, man, shit. And you posted it on your WhatsApp. What will happen?
Everybody will run.
Everybody will use your WhatsApp.
Yeah?
WhatsApp explosion. A lot of chat.
Everybody
Most contact want to book you so that it will look like, okay, the same person that snapped Will Smith is snapping me.
Now you understand the game. Everybody wants to feel among.
Need to be identified.
Exactly. So everybody want to be like, oh, do you know that photographer that snapped with Smith? Is the one snapping my photo, is the one snapping my birthday. Oh, do you know that photographer that snapped Dorothy? Dorothy, Big Brother now. Yeah, you don't know Dorothy. Is the person snapping my birthday picture. Oh, do you know that photographer? Yeah, that photographer that snapped Kid Wire. Or that photographer that snapped this person is the person that is covering my wedding. Oh, that guy is good though, even though that picture is not nice. But because it's a celebrity approved picture, you are good. So you can now start with small influencers in your area. I'm not saying you should go all the way and start looking for Will Smith. It might take you some time to book Will Smith. But you can start looking for celebrities in your area. Trust me, on your timeline, on your WhatsApp, somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows a celebrity. You can now start looking out for an influencer. All these upcoming content creators, upcoming skit makers. Upcoming content creators, upcoming skit makers, all of them can be used in this realm to what generates your traffic. Are we together?
Yeah, we are.
Good. So now that you are started running, you have created your business, you know how to work in and on your business. There have been a lot of chats. I'm not paying attention to the chat. Sorry, guys. I'm going there now. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, now that we all have come to the realization, and said, now that we've all come to the realization that you work in your business, on your business, you brand yourself, you develop yourself. I believe everybody here is a photographer. So I'm not talking about you learning how to retouch or do color grading. I believe everybody understands those games. And if you don't, start learning, because you can't make money if your skill is still in a raw format. Are we together? To make money, you must be a professional to a reasonable extent. So once that game is understood, the next thing I want you guys to do now is have a website. If you're online right now, I have 3 websites. It wasn't intentional. It was just, I understand that website is important. A website will stand you out from the noise in the marketplace of social media. Everybody's on WhatsApp. Everybody's on social media. Every goddamn freaking person that you know is on Instagram selling something. What will separate you from those noise is a good landing page on your website. So try as much as you can to build a website for yourself. And it is not expensive. I know there's some young people on this video right now, probably 18 years old. They're saying, where do I see the money to build a website? It's not expensive. You can still build a website and have a very long extension. Like, let me look for a name I can use, for example. Okay, let's say Golden Shorter. You can use goldenshorter.pixelset or .wix.com. I'm just using that extension so you know. To build your website, you can use Pixelset, you can use Wix, you can use Squarespace, you can even use Google. Free websites. The only thing is it will have an extension. So it's going to be like your name dot probably wix.com. Yeah. But at least it is your own. It is your own space. And if you have the money to host a website, hosting is like 10K on Google Hosts. If you're in Nigeria, googlehost.com. We buy a domain and host it for 10,000 naira for a whole year. Then you can connect your Pixelset website to the host. Or if you can do what I did way back, when I wanted to build my first website, I bought the domain and I went online. I was just copying what the person is doing online, how to build a website with WordPress. Open YouTube on my phone, and I was doing the same thing that person is doing. I'm only changing the name. If the person say, okay, so here now I will write Maggie, I will write photo there. So the only thing I was changing, I used the same template the person used. I used the same, everything the person used, I used it. The difference was I'm designing my own to be photography based. get yourself a website. All right. So I'm done with that first part. I'm moving to another part that is interesting. This is a lot of information. I know. Trust me, I know. If you're not writing it,
We can't hear you, sir. We can't hear you, sir.
you can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you.
We can hear you very well.
Maybe it's his network.
Frank, what's up?
Camera
We can hear
boss.
you. We can hear you.
Okay, so you can hear me now.
We cannot hear you.
Yeah, we can hear. We can hear.
Okay, good. All right.
We are all here. We are all here.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we are all here. Yeah, we are all here.
We can hear you.
All right, good. So Frank is in my office, this guy. All right. So we move and say, after this, we can now move to the next game. And what is that next game? Easy and simple. Frank has really disturbed my brain. It has scattered my head. I don't know where was I?
Sorry, boss.
Yeah. You're actually online. You're on point.
We're
talking about website, and you're
Website.
going to go to the next one.
God bless your family. So build yourself a website. Now I'm moving to the
Can you bring back the names of the website, like we call them? So
I said website. So build yourself a website. You can build your website by using any of this platform I've talked about: Squarespace, Wix, or Google, or you can use Pixelset to build your website. Then you can buy a domain for 10K. It's as cheap as 10,000 naira. Go to wooglehost.com or .ng. I don't know the extension, but Google Host is even pidgin Google Host, and host your website. Learn online how to build you can even do it this night as we are talking. Like once you finish this call, I know ginger will be in your body. Don't sleep if you have light on your camera, on your laptop. Google how to build a WordPress website. Then open it and start building. It is easy. Just build your first website, even if it is contact us page alone that you have. Build something. After that is done, we move to the next phase of this business. We move to the next phase of this business. I promise you guys, I know this is so much information, but if you guys can do this, we are going to have 100 millionaires by December. I promise you guys, and I kid not. I promise you guys on God that if you guys follow these things religiously and do it at least 4 hours every day, look for somebody, build your business, look for a collaboration, do a shoot. There will be, okay, there are 99 people now. There will be 99 millionaires by December. After you build a website, now you are getting attention because you are posting a lot of content online. The next thing I want you guys to do, we are now moving to how to generate. Now we've talked how to generate leads. So all this process, advertising, using other people's audience, these are you generating leads. Now, how to funnel your leads now to become your clients. Very important.
That's number 4, right?
I've lost the number.
Okay, this is number 4.
So I'm starting a new phase of life right now, and we have less than 40 minutes. I'm starting a new phase. So now, if you have not started making money, but personally, there's something I use. It's called Studio Ninja. It's called Studio Ninja. There are other platforms. It's called CRM. It's client management software. CRM. So we have Studio Ninja, we have Honeybooks, we have Pixelset, we have art, we have 4Arts, we have a lot of them, but personally I use Studio Ninja. Why am I mentioning these softwares? A lot of people don't even know these softwares, but the reason why you need a client management system is that you will be able to measure how many clients come into your business, how many leads. These are not clients yet, they are leads. Leads are not clients. Leads are people that are contacting you. Oh, how much do you charge for this thing? Oh, I want to do a wedding. Oh, this clinical. But anybody that have paid you has become your client. Are we together?
Yeah, sure, we are.
Anybody that has paid you has become what? Your client. A call just entered my phone. I don't know who the person is. So, but leads are now people that are making inquiry. But the way you manage people making inquiry, it is will determine how many people will book you. So, if a client call you now and say, hello, hello, Infinix Note 11 Pro. There's a lady that is using, her name is Infinix 11 Pro. So that's your business name now. Hello, Infinix 11 Pro. I saw your website. I love your work. I love your energy. How much do you charge for your wedding? How do you send your package? How do you get this person's information? One thing that makes Google, that makes Facebook, that makes Twitter, Facebook to Facebook is called data. What these people sell is data. Their ability to acquire billions of data over the years is what makes them money. It is why they are billionaires. So as a photographer, from now, like today now, start taking your data game very important. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Start taking your data game very importantly. Moving forward, so when a client contacts you, you must have a system through which you'll be able to get their name, their email, their phone number, the date of their wedding. That person book you or not, make sure you have this four information saved somewhere and securely. So if the person comes to you on the streets and say, hi, good afternoon, I'm Frank Visuals. My name is so. I want to book you for my wedding. Don't go, okay, we charge 500K for wedding, we charge 200 Naira for picture. No. First, initiate a conversation. Oh, what is your name, ma? What is your email? What is your phone number? So even if that person do not book me now, I have your email. In the next probably 2 years or a year after, probably I can easily send you an email and say, hey, hello there, so my name is we are doing a 50% discount right now on our packages. Already now, right? I have your email, so I can always shoot you an email, send you a message. Are we together?
Yeah.
Always get the data of the people coming to your business now. See, what I'm teaching you now is not you making 1 million tomorrow. It's not a quick fix. You put in the hard work. But I promise you on God, it's going to work. It has worked. Oh my God, it's working. So when people come, so for the next, if you do this thing that we've taught for back to back for the next few weeks, you will start getting people making inquiry into your business. Don't just talk and say, I charge 20 Naira. Once they come, make sure you get their name, their phone number, and their email. Are we here?
Yeah.
So the reason why you need their phone number, once you get their phone number, save it on your save it. Yeah. Once you get their phone number, save it on your phone. Usually, I ask them, are you on WhatsApp? You say yes, makes it very fine. I will immediately send you a WhatsApp message so you too can save my phone, my number. Do you know what that number is going to do for you eventually? When you post something on your WhatsApp status, they see it. Are we together? When you post your new pictures, they see it. When you post your new discounts, they see it. When you post your new business, they see it. All this seeing that they are seeing your video will put you in their mind. Anytime, anywhere they want to book a photographer, they know there's a camera boss somewhere that is on my phone that I see his update every day. This is why you cannot afford to post rubbish on your WhatsApp. You go to club, you are smoking shisha. You post it on your WhatsApp status. Why? Does that make you money? If you're a club promoter, if you're a club and show promoter, and you are doing that, is allowed because that is the lifestyle you want to preach to people. But as a serious business person, doing photography, what you should be posting is probably you going for a seminar, you posted it. You're going for a shoot, you posted it. You bought a new camera, you posted it. Those are you can post every other thing in your life, but know what you should not post.
Thank you, boss.
It's okay to post meme. They call it memes, but me, I love to pronounce it meme. It's okay to pronounce meme, to post meme. But sometimes let everything you post be within the confines of photography. How photographer is this? How you this one? When you see something online that you like about photography, screen record it, post in your status. Now, the reason for that is you have already started generating contacts for your WhatsApp. If I post something on my WhatsApp right now, in the next 2 hours, minimum number of people that I will have seen it is 500 people. I have more than 10,000 contacts on my WhatsApp. That is why when you send me WhatsApp message, I might not see it. When I want to sleep this night, I will mark all as read. If it is important to send it to me again. I have so many contacts on my WhatsApp. So when I post something on my WhatsApp status, I know people will see it. And before now at this stage, I can't send DMs anymore. I mean, I can't send broadcast anymore. But I bet you guys, if you've started collecting people's information, started collecting people's phone number and email, client or friend, so anybody that asks you about your business, when you go to party or club or a gathering, connect with people, collect their phone number. When you're connected, hey, hi guy, what's up? How you doing? I love your shirt. Where do you make it? Oh man, no, good. What's the phone number, man? We need to connect. Collect the phone number, save it. Send the message to the person on WhatsApp immediately. Say, I just sent you a WhatsApp message. Let the person save your number too. So tomorrow, when you post something on your status, that person will see it. When you want to send a broadcast, like, hello, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the wedding season. This is send a broadcast at least once a month. Are we together? One broadcast once a month. All these contacts you have gathered, they will now understand what you're doing, how you're doing it, how you are taking photography seriously. I bet you that for some of us on this group right now, if I take your phone and randomly scroll and pick a number and we call that person do not know you do photography. If I take your phone, randomly scroll, a lot of people on your contacts do not know that you do photography. This is how you work on your business. Anywhere you go to, make sure you are selling something. And the only thing you are selling is yourself. Hi, that's why my name is the Camera Boss. Hi, good afternoon, guys. How you doing today? My name is John Lekon. They call me the Camera Boss. I'm like the best photographer right now in the UK. Don't sleep on him, man. I introduce myself always, all day, every day, on WhatsApp, anywhere. Make sure you advertise yourself. It's your responsibility. So now that clients have started coming in, I've told you the importance of getting their email. Nakakamo, bro. I told you the importance of getting those emails. Why is this not muting? Golden, now you they disturb my video. So you get those emails. No, it's all right. I'm just playing. Yeah. I told you why you need to get those emails. I told you why you need to get the WhatsApp number. Important. People in the UK, people in Nigeria. In UK, you go for those parties association, you get those numbers. Let me give you an important information. People in the UK. Somebody called me to come and do something. We just went to a party. There was a time Spyro came to UK like that. So we just went to the party to shout and dance. And, you know, people, Burna Boy have been to the UK. People will go there and shout and scream. But after then, all of us will just go home. You don't meet any new person. You did not see any other person. You don't call any other number. You just go there, waste your money and come back home. It's your business. When I'm going to those kind of gathering, I look for, hey, how you doing? Shake somebody. Interact with human being. That is why God put us on this earth. Interact with human being. If you're a lady, you even have advantage. Interact with people. Smile. Collect people's number. Add it to your WhatsApp. They think they're flirting with you, but you know why. You are adding them to your broadcast group. They think they are flirting with you. You understand? It's a strategy. You are the one that know what you want. All of us need to cash out this year. All that being said, clients now come to your website, get the booking and say they've given you their email address, their website, say their email address, their phone number, and their probably the address and the location of the wedding. These are like the importance of the CRM system. But some of us, the CRM system are expensive. We might not be able to afford them now. But what I used to do when I was, before I start using other CRM softwares, it's not really expensive, because if you look at it, it's like £260 yearly. That'd be like 260K in Naira, thereabout. What I used to do, once a client call me, I get a book like this. Always, I will write down the name of the client, name with a line, the type of job they want to, probably wedding, right? Chisom wedding, the date of the wedding, the phone number of the client. So I have all those lists like that. The dates they contacted me, I have all those lists like that. Reason was because at that time, I don't have a way to do it. But on now that, even if you can have a CRM system, you can have an Excel sheet. Google Excel is free. Go to Google Excel. Write it, inquiries. 1, number. 2, dates. 3, client name. 4, event type. 5, email address. 6, phone number. 7, I don't know the title I'll give that one, but usually this 7 is a place where I used to tell myself, okay, I'm in conversation with this person. Okay, I've locked down this job, or this job did not come through. So I will know what is in and what is out. You need to have those records. Oh God. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. You guys need to have those records. You cannot afford not to. What is the name of your client? What they are booking you for? The dates, everything. If they eventually book you, you need to write how much they are paying you in front of it. You know those things now, just to give you record so you can know who is booking. Because the way you guys pay attention to this class, the way this thing is going, in the next 2 months, you will be having calls back to back. If you don't write them down, you will lose track. And calling back your client to say, hi, good afternoon. You made inquiry on our page 4 days ago about your wedding. I'm just calling to call back and let you know that we have a team available for your wedding. Just that date is very is fluctuating right now because we have other people trying to book that same date. And because you're the first person calling us on that date, I would love to be your photographer. So basically, I just want to know if I should go ahead and lock this date in for you so we can tell other clients that we are not free for that date. And if that person is serious with the job, it's like, oh yeah, I spoke with my wife, but we are still trying to make a decision. Okay, so what we could do right now is if you can give me your assurance that you are going to book that date, I can tell other clients that we already have that day booked. And if the person is not serious, that person will say, oh, okay, sorry, we find somebody else. Shikina, you can tick it on your book and say, not booked, I be cancelled job, something like that. But if the person wants to book you, you can say, oh, okay, so if you want to book us, we will require at least a 10% payment just for a booking fee, so we can lock down this date for you so we don't book another wedding for that day. The person pay you 10%. After that 10%, you are good. You know that that job is locked in. Then you can start chasing other people. So the reason why you need this record is for you to be able to chase down these clients. You are not the only photographer in Lagos. As they are calling you, they are calling somebody else. So your ability to call them back and say, oh, hi, good afternoon, and give them reason why they need to book you makes you a more priority. It makes you more bookable, if there's a word like that.
Serious for the job.
So I've told you now, that's how you manage your CRM. Are we together? Are we together?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are.
Now, I've told you guys, now
together, sir.
we have created content. We've created adverts. We have used influencers. Clients that have started booking us. Up next, what you need to do next is simple. Make sure you over-deliver on that job. Easy. It is true that sometimes a client will price you to the barest minimum. Like they will price you, like they will really, really stress you on pricing. But once you say yes to a job and they pay you for it, make sure you kill it. Make sure you deliver on that job to the best of your ability. Don't hold back on anything. Don't say, this is the camera I will use to snap people that pay me 50K. This is the camera I will use for people that pay me 200K. No. Use your best equipment, your best gadgets to deliver. Now, if the money is not giving you ginger, let me tell you something that will give you ginger. Shoot every wedding, not for that wedding. Shoot it for the next clients that will see the job. You guys didn't hear me. Don't go to the... I don't...
So true. We can hear you.
I don't shoot an event with the intention that this client will love it. I'm shooting it with the next client in mind. So what with this next client? When I post this picture, man, people online will go crazy with this perspective, with this composition, with these lights, with this editing. People online will go crazy. Let the next client see my job. It doesn't matter what this client pay me. I'm shooting for the next client. Moving forward, you shoot for, now we are shooting for the next client. What next? In that job, don't forget now that you're not just a photographer. You are a businessman, you are a content creator, and you are a photographer before you are even a photographer. So when you are going for that wedding that they've booked you now, if you can afford an assistant, carry an assistant to follow you. Let the assistant have a good phone. Let him be recording BTS for you. That is the next content you are posting to get the next client. The cycle continues. Post that job on time. Over-deliver on those pictures. Edit those pictures. Bah. A little secret. Last year, December, I did a pre-wedding shoot here in London. In London, I did a pre-wedding shoot in the UK. The clients were supposed to go to Nigeria to do their wedding. Do you know what they did? The way I delivered the work, the clients could not trust any photographer in Nigeria to do the job. They said, John, do you have a team in Nigeria that can do this for us? I said, yes. I sent them some photographers in Nigeria. They booked those photographers through me. Yeah?
Oh.
They booked those photographers through me. Now, when they came back to the UK, we have been booking back to back. Now, let me tell you what I did for their pre-wedding. On the day of their pre-wedding, we're supposed to shoot for 2 hours. Anybody in the UK will know that when I say 2 hours, it's 2 hours. Anything above that time, you are paying me extra time. But in my mind, I look at, okay, every time, it's not every time you get to be strict with time and this. Be friendly, be open, be available. When they respect you, when they understand that, oh, hi, Mr. John, I know your time is valuable. If they respect you, you respect them in return. Now, because I was calm and humble, back to back, on that client alone, I've had a lot of back-to-back job. I don't want to mention a popular person name that I've gotten through that person, but back-to-back job I've shall come in one word. Personal branding. Now that you are now going for that wedding, dress nice, smell nice, appear properly, get there on time. Don't ever miss your time. Get there on time. Get a photographer or a videographer to shoot behind the scene for you. If you can't get the videographer to shoot behind the scene for you, I have something I bought. I used to hold my phone on my chest to record the BTS. I want to show you guys something real quick here.
What's this? Check Amazon for it, I beg.
Sharp, no time.
What do you say?
What's this? So we check Amazon for it.
Sharp, no time.
So watch this, yeah. If I wear this, like this, I can strap it all the way to the back and go like that. Yeah. Then I can put my phone here. Can you see me?
Yeah.
I don't have an extra phone, so I can put my phone here and record my BTS myself. So it's going to be showing my camera, the way I'm handling it. Like if you play Battle Royale, Call of Duty, you see how that point of view where they will show you the gun alone.
Yeah, the gun on the hand.
So you can only see my hand with my camera, then see perspective of who I'm shooting.
So what's it called?
Trust me, I don't even know it. I don't know the name.
We go Google.
Exactly. Sometimes you just stumble on those things.
I just saw it and be like, they use where I saw this one is I saw it on these people that use GoPro camera.
Okay.
So I looked at and started searching online. How can I hold my phone to my chest? And I saw it and be like on eBay, and I bought it. It came and I started using it, and it's been fantastic all the way. So if I don't have an assistant recording my BTS for me, I hang my phone in there. I shoot my BTS myself. Or sometimes I can easily just remove my phone, put it in one corner on the table, and start shooting. So show me, show the camera, show everything. Easy. Yeah, easy.
I think it's called the chest mount.
Okay, good. Chest mount. We can put it on the WhatsApp. If you see it, you can put it on the WhatsApp group. So moving forward, I have less than 15 minutes. You see, I've walked you through how to book clients. You don't just book clients by say, hello, Dami, how much is your wedding? It's 2.5 ma. And the client now say, okay. And the person now cut the call. And you think it's not your responsibility to save that number and call the person back later. You are sleeping. When the person call you and say, hey, hello, please, how much is your wedding? And you say, it's 250K ma. And the person now say, okay, and cut the call. Tomorrow morning, the first call that person will see is my call. Hello, ma'am. You called me yesterday about a wedding. How you doing? Yeah, you're right. Oh, the wedding. Yeah, okay. I will discuss that wedding again with you. Okay. We want to book me. What is your email address, man? Let me send you our package. That's easy. Easy. Send your package as soon as possible, then you can move on. Easy fee, easy money, nobody is stressing you. Don't waste any client. Any client. I've told you guys not to waste opportunities. Anywhere you are, make sure you talk about your business. Have a website. Have your pictures on your phone that is readily available that you can show people. This is what I do. This is how I do what I do. Some of you that you don't have opportunity to have models or anything, you can go to your streets tomorrow when you wake up, get your camera, dress nice, call your younger brother to record the BTS for you. Go to your streets, to the market, look for people that you can snap, start creating content. Because you need to flood the internet with as much as possible content of you so that people that land on your page will be able to see that you are capable to deliver on those jobs. Content is king. I told you guys that making is connecting. And this field that we are in is a game of numbers. It matters like numbers. How many content, the volume of content you can create matters. Don't sleep on it. Now, after all said and done, we have walked through a lot of processes. I will now chip in some basic things that you can just do on the side. Now, it is important for you to know that sometimes doing photography alone does not pay you. That's a different way. That's a different way.
Yeah.
And I've said this 1 million times. People argue with me, but I tell you for free. Let's take Amazing Clef, for example. Amazing Clef is a badass photographer. The money he's making from photography alone is enough for him not to do another thing. But Amazing Clef has activated TV. True or false?
True.
Yeah, true.
Amazing Clef has a YouTube page, cashing out on YouTube. True or false?
True.
True.
As an academy too.
As an academy, oh my God. And you think photography alone is what you will do to make billions. As you are right now, you can start teaching people online photography. There's something you know that somebody else do not know. Start teaching people. Now, let me give you another example. Let's take, do you know Amazing Clef is also an author? He wrote a book.
Yes.
He writes
Yes, yes.
All right. Let me tell you about Emmanuel Yeleke.
Canon ambassador.
He's a photographer. No, he's a Canon ambassador. He represents, he's a Nigeria, he's a national archery. He represents Nigeria in national archery competition where people those that play arrow.
He sells canvas backdrop.
He sells backdrop.
Canvas backdrop.
He paints and sells those backdrop.
Yes.
He has a studio for rent.
Yes.
Now, let me shock you. Do you know he has an Airbnb?
Wow.
All right.
Just started that. Yeah.
Sleeping. There's a guy online. Maybe you guys should follow him. It's called Peter
McCannon.
Yes.
Let me tell you something very important about Peter McCannon. If you check his page, you will look at he shoots himself, random picture of coffee. Do you know the guy is the owner of Nomatic Bag?
Yes.
He's the most popular photography bag in the world.
Yes, sir.
But you think you will now just carry camera, shoot 1, 2, 3, and you will now make billions. See, All these people did not, when Amazing Clef started photography, he did photography alone. Possibly, I really don't know his back end story.
He started with graphic design.
Yeah, started with graphic design, but when he got into photography, he did photography alone. But when he started making money in photography, he started investing in other things. Yeah, Amazing Clef is a K, not a C. When he started photography, he started investing in other things. He looked at, okay, let me start creating rap content. He did that rap battle thingy, activated session. He started doing all those things. Emmanuel Yeleke too started painting backdrop. So as you're about to start making money now, to make sustainable money, you cannot just keep reinvesting everything you make back into photography. And that is where accounting comes in. As a photographer, you must have accounts. Every money you have, you want to spend, you want to buy the latest camera, buy the latest equipment, you must have account. You must be accountable. Are we together?
Yes, boss.
You must be
Yeah.
what? Accountable. Every opportunity, everything you get, you must be what? Very accountable. Have income and expenses Excel sheet. Any amount that comes in into your business. I'm not saying the money they gave you. Have a business account. A business account. Might not be a bank account, business account. If you can do that, it's beautiful. But when somebody pay you for a wedding, don't just carry that wedding money and go to club. You need to have saving ability. Because without savings, you won't be able to invest in other businesses. Without savings, you cannot invest. And without investment and other streams of income, you will be an upcoming photographer for the rest of your life. Definition of an upcoming doesn't mean you are cheap. Definition of upcoming is somebody that says yes to every job. The job pay you, the job no pay you, but because you are looking for the next available meal, next available food, when the job comes, you just say, yes, let's do it. You don't have control over your ability to say yes and no to a job. You are an upcoming. But what will give you leverage is when you are comfortable, that even if I don't shoot this wedding, so will still give me money to feed my family, pay my rent, and do this. Then you are a sustained photographer. So some of you, as you're starting photography, for people that are doing photography alone, as you are doing this photography now, make sure you are saving. There's a formula I use for savings. It's called 3/3. It's more elaborate than this, but let me explain it in a simple form. When somebody pay me for wedding or pay me for any job, I divide the money into 3. The first one will go into the production, transportation, everything from photo book to everything that I will do. First one. Second one goes into investment. Third one goes into advertisement and other things. Note, 30% or is more than 30% now, probably 35% of your first 3 of the 1/3 is more than enough to run a production. So if somebody pay you 500K for a wedding and you split the money into, let's say 150, 150, 200. The first 150 is more than enough for you to run the production. If you're not flying, of course. If you're in Nigeria, photo book is less than 50K. With the whole package or with synthetic photo book is less than 50K. Transportation, if the wedding is within your confines, transportation anywhere in Nigeria is less than 50K. So you are not spending the 150 on the wedding. The other 50K, you can see do big boy, freshen up, buy some extra clothes. Production. When I'm buying clothes for myself, I'm buying clothes, I say it's production clothes. because I'm a brand. I'm the brand. I'm the business. I'm the brand. So anyhow I dress, I know that is how the business. So if I wear black today, it is not just John Lekon wearing black. Camera boss also is wearing black. So my clothing, those small things, not the money I give my girlfriend, is part of the production fee. Now, the other 200K, I blindly, you just close your eyes blindly and keep it. Look for an ajo that you can do. If you say you want to be keeping it by yourself, you will have a way to dodge it. But if it is an ajo that you have collected your own batch that you need to contribute, you will have to pay it. So look for an ajo that you need to do is important. A trustworthy ajo, so don't go and do one ajo and say it's camera boss that say you should do ajo. You now go and do one untrusted person ajo. Look for an ajo, a thrift that you, or even if you can't do a thrift, go to Piggyvest and lock the money for 1 year.
Yes.
200K as they come in, lock them 1 year.
Get interested.
It will pay you now. But by December, when you open your piggy bank and you see 200K 5 times, that is 1 million. My brother, you're a millionaire. That 1 million will give you leverage next year to invest in adverts, to invest in collaboration shoots, to invest in a new camera, a new lens. Do you understand how this thing is? There's no other secret to this thing that I'm keeping from you guys. When I wanted to do this, when my spirit was bothering me to do this, for the past 3 days, I've been writing what I will teach you guys. I've been to library, I've been online. I was like, I've been reading my old journals. How did I get here? And I promise you guys, it is not above all these things I've said to you guys. But if you heard me today, and by December, you didn't make your first 1 million, your first million, it is not me, it is you that you are lazy. This is pure hard work, man. But if you dedicate yourself to it, and photography is what you love, it's going to be fun. Because nothing beats me going out of my house to go and do a shoot. Nothing beats it. Nothing beats me putting those content online. Nothing beats it having that website. Nothing beats it having you guys here today. Nothing beats it.
Good
Guys,
question.
straight up secret, I've let go for you guys. Let's go out and start making millions, man.
Good question.
All right. So we naturally just have 1 more minute, but I will give 20 minutes for questions and reactions. To ask questions, please raise up your hand so it won't be rowdy. Okay,
Dexter.
I see Dexter.
Yeah. So you've been talking about branding, collaboration. So what advice would you give to a photographer who is yet to get a camera and would love to collaborate with other creatives?
That's a very good question. All right. Sorry, I need to go check my record. That's a very fantastic question. Yeah. So if you don't have a camera, that means God is blessing you. You don't have a camera right now, but you have a computer.
I don't say that. Sorry, I have one question.
But you have a computer.
Yes.
You can rent a camera. If you're renting a 5D Mark IV, it's 10K in Lagos. Renting a 5D Mark III is 8K or 7K. That's enough for you to start doing your collaboration.
Okay.
Just rent. Let me go for, who is the next person? Megland Imagery.
Yes, thank you so much. So far, this has been wonderful, I must say. Just a quick question. Maybe I'm going to. I don't know if I should direct this particularly to those in the UK. I don't know. Maybe because I'm in the UK though.
The location is important.
It's very important. I don't know if there's something you can tell us about pricing.
Good question.
Yes.
Good question. So pricing is relative. How you price your business is also very important. I posted something on Instagram recently. I said how to increase your price as a creative. Number one, do a market survey. These are things that we learn in books, but we don't think they are practicable, but they are very important. A market survey, let me tell you how I do my market survey. Everybody, don't do this to me, because if you do it, I will rain Holy Ghost fire on you. It is simple. Look for a photographer in your area. Probably if you're in the UK, look for a photographer in UK. Oyibo photographer or any kind of photographer. Fill their inquiry form. Tell them you want to do a wedding. Everyone does it. I've done it. If I want to increase my price, that's what I used to do. I would look for 4 photographers that I look at them and be like, bro, as a day, we should be in the same level, or I should be higher than you, Seth. How much do you charge? Now, when I get all those charges, I will now do an average. So if I send an inquiry and tell photographer A, I want to do wedding, photographer B, I want to do wedding, photographer 3, I want to do wedding, you don't even need to do it to me. Go to my website, cameraboss.co.uk. You will go to pricing. You will see my price. You will see my price there. I don't hide it. Go to cameraboss.com.ng. You will see my prices there. So there's some photographers that have it on their website. There's some photographers that don't have it. So if you see a photographer that you like his job and you think you guys are almost in the same level, book the photographer for a day. Let them send you their packages. So when you see the package, use it to design your own pricing, and that's how you get your pricing. Let me go to the next question. Does that answer your question, Dexter? Let me answer winner.
Good evening, sir. I'm currently on the road.
Where's your video? Show a video. I don't read.
Where's my video? Okay. Where's my video? Like on the road. I will
okay. So by the way, winner is the manager of Camera Boss NG. He's not here to disturb me. That's why I know he's here to disturb me. All right, so let me answer Favor Cartel. I'll get to everybody, I promise. I'll get to everybody. Favor, hi. Favor, I can't hear you. You're far from your mic or something. I can't still hear you, but you are not on mute. I mean, you are, but I think something's wrong with your microphone. I can't still hear you. While you fix the microphone, let me answer another person. Let me answer Emmanuel Onyebuchi.
Hello, Camera Boss. Good evening. Thanks for the lesson today. So my question comes down to niche. Should a photographer go doing everything, or should he narrow down to a particular niche? And now most of the things talked about, of course, is your area of specialization, which is wedding. And it looks like wedding is the one that gives the most financial benefits. Can one narrow down the niche to another field in photography and still like make the money? That's what I'm trying to say.
Good question.
Or should the photographer just go all around and cover everything coverable?
First, if you are upcoming, don't specialize. You can quote me on this. If you're an upcoming photographer, don't just come all in and start specializing. When I say I am a wedding photographer, and that I've been saying all day, I don't do weddings alone. I'm not upcoming. I do 3 types of photography. I do photography. I do weddings, portraits, and lifestyle. If you follow my page, there are pictures of weddings. If you follow my page, there are pictures of portrait of people. There are bridal session. their maternity shoots, their family photos, their sometimes I go to the street and shoot people and put it on my Instagram page. You see, I'm not specializing. I was opportune to have a conversation with Emmanuel Yeleke one day, and he said, Emmanuel Yeleke does not shoot weddings. At least you won't see it on his page, but he did shoot weddings. Are we together? I've actually met him in a wedding before. When where himself and his team are shooting weddings. But you don't see it on his page as a wedding photographer, He's more of portraits, lifestyle photographer. But he said to me one time, he said, the highest money he made, that was in 2022, the highest money he has made that year was from a real estate photography. So, and Emmanuel, you don't see real estate on his page. I'm sure you won't.
Yeah.
But the highest money he made that year was in architectural shoots. So you can call it landscape or architectural photography.
Landscape photography.
The biggest money. Okay, I've made some huge money in photography this year, but one of the biggest money I've made in photography this year is from a graduation.
Wow.
But it's a niche that people don't say I'm a graduation photographer. Do you understand? So when you cramp yourself into a corner and say, if it's not wedding, I'm not doing it, you will lose a lot of money. Because as a wedding photographer, you are doing a lot of things. Number one, as a wedding photographer, you are snapping products because you will arrange the ring, arrange the shoe, and snap it. You are doing products. You are doing landscape because you will snap the all. You will go outside the all and snap it in a very nice dimension. You are doing what? Landscape photography. You take portrait session of the bride. You are doing what? Portrait photography. When people are laughing, talking, doing you are doing lifestyle. You see? Everything in one. So you might project yourself as one, but as a matter of fact, once people start seeing a good photographer, they will start offering you different things. So you can't say no. You are saying no to money. And the money you are saying no to is not free money. It is money that you have worked hard for. All this advert I'm saying, all these processes, if you go through all these processes, is hard work. So when people come, don't chase them away and say, I don't do it. As a matter of fact, if you don't do it, look for somebody that does. When I was coming to the UK and I needed to pay my flight ticket, it was expensive, like hell. A friend called and said, his brother or his other brother has an Airbnb. They want to do the photo shoot for the Airbnb. I said, I'm John Lekon, the camera boss. I'm a fantastic architectural photographer. I carry my friend that flies drone. We went there. We arranged. We did photography. We did videography. We fly drone. I don't used to edit videos heavily. I'm a very good editor, but I don't edit heavy videos because it's a long process for me. I don't believe it's worth my time. I send it to a video editor that lies with what they do. They will edit it now. They will do it. Put mad. They send it back to me. I forward it to the client. They love it. Myself love the money. Everything soft. You see, don't box yourself and say, I don't do it. No, by God's grace, we do everything. Only difference is everything we do it perfectly. If I do it to the best, I look, because before I go for a job, I look online and check, how do they do this thing? What is the best video available online for this job? And I'll find that capacity. You understand? So if that answers your questions, as an upcoming, don't box yourself. Even ongoing or professional, don't box yourself. Do everything that comes your way. The only problem will come if you don't do it well.
Yeah.
And Bible says, whatsoever your hand findeth doing, do it well. Easy.
All right. Thank you.
Let me take the next person. Infinix X6516.
What about Prime Visual, sir?
Oh, Frank Visuals. Okay. Where's your video too, please? I need video.
Okay. Okay. The thing is that I didn't start the
Give me
class on
video.
time.
Give me
So
video. I need your video in it.
okay.
You want to
I'm
buy
coming.
food.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm outside. Yeah, UK. Yeah.
Yeah, Frank. What's up? My guy. How you doing,
Okay,
bro?
the thing is that I didn't join the class on time, so I just need like a recall of all what we have been doing since then.
Okay, there will be a video available on YouTube. I would watch this video again if I didn't say anything too sensitive that will offend some people. I will post the video on YouTube and I will share the link on the group. You guys should be able to access it through there. Is that okay?
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
By the way, Frank is a fantastic, very fantastic videographer. If you guys know
Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss.
Next person, there are people, a lot of hands on up now, like 13 hands. Josh Visual, you've been active all day.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Josh. How you doing? You all right?
I'm fine. Yeah, so my question is about the social media aspect, about the posting our content. Should we focus on a particular social media platform, or we should post anything we can in any of those platforms?
God bless you for that question. It's a very, very important question. It's so important that I need to smile because you can't focus on one platform. That's why I said this game is a
numbers game.
Is a numbers game. If you go on Google and search wedding inspirational shoots, it's going to take you to a website called Pinterest. Are we together?
Yeah.
So if you are a client and you are now looking for, let's say, wedding dresses, and it took you to Pinterest, and when it took you to Pinterest, you now click a picture on Pinterest, it took you to a photographer's page. The likelihood of booking that photographer is high. Do you understand how that thing works? So we are not just on Instagram. Instagram is a public sphere. Everybody, even tomato seller, is on Instagram. But hardly will you find Agbero on Pinterest. You will not find Agbero on Behance. So you're not just on Instagram. But Instagram is where everybody wants to be. So start your game on Instagram. But from tonight, open a Pinterest account. Open a Behance account. Open Pinterest, Behance. I'm coming on. Okay, let's say Pinterest, Behance, Instagram. If you have the power of Twitter, have those 4. So, but the thing is, you don't have to post every day on Behance and on Pinterest. You can post probably once a month. When you have a curation or a compendium of all your work throughout the month, you can just look for one night, load all your pictures on Pinterest, tag them properly, load them properly, load everything. So you can post once a month on Pinterest and on Behance, but you need to be active online on your WhatsApp, probably on your Facebook and on your Instagram every day. Josh, do I answer your question? So get on Behance, get on Pinterest, get on Instagram, get on Twitter. I don't use Twitter too much. Get on TikTok. Don't sleep. Get on TikTok. Post one content on TikTok every day. Post one at least. If you post one content on TikTok every day, that's what I do. I'm not really a TikTok person. I'm just forcing myself into the game of TikTok. But if you really want to do it, post 3 content on TikTok every day, 3 content on Instagram every day. Then every week or every month, post everything, especially if there are pictures on Pinterest and on Behance, and leave the rest for the algorithm. Let me answer. Ajileye Oladayo.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. The question goes like this. Please, what kind of advice would you give someone who starts his photography business?
Who is what?
On a new state.
Can you come again, please?
I said, what kind of advice will you give someone who is planning to start his business, his photography business, in unknown state or a new state?
Is it a village?
Is it?
Are you in a village?
No.
Are you in the capital city of your town?
Exactly.
If you're in the capital city, you see everything I've taught you today, do them.
Okay. Before we move, for example, basically photographers, you have too much photographers now. In fact, before you leave like a whole street, you feel like 6 photographers. You understand? So for someone who is just starting up, is it advisable to stay in a capital of a state?
See, thank you. So that number one, the market is not saturated. You can, I don't know the way you're looking at this photography game, but if you're looking at people that have show as photographers, you are downplaying your capacity and your ability. If you're on this call with me tonight, you are not a roadside photographer.
You are not a cameraman.
You are not a cameraman. God bless you.
The word without.
You are not a cameraman.
I hate that word. I hate that word.
If you are on this call with
there are
me,
lots of them over here.
if you're on this call with me tonight, clear it off out of your mind that those people on the street are your competition. They are not. But if you still see them as competition, you need to go and do something with your mind. Go and meditate. Travel to India.
Okay.
Are we together? So,
Yeah, sure.
they are not your competition. Your competition are online. People that want to book you, they are not coming to the street and look for 1,000 per copy. People that want to book you, if you have a phone and you have internet and you can join me tonight, 87 people on the score right now, you are not a cameraman. Take that out of your dictionary. A cameraman is an hustler. You are not an hustler. Iwatago. If you are in the capital city, you have the capacity. Hey, if you're in the capacity.
Word.
With the capacity, if you're online, you have capacity to know that you need to join this class. How many wait and get we have opportunity to join this class? Very little. But if you have the capacity to be on this call right now, you are not a cameraman.
Okay.
You are not a cameraman.
Sir, please,
What
can I
I
ask you?
want you to do is start utilizing everything I've told you now. But even if you are still under somebody, you are working for somebody right now, work for that person with the whole of your mind. Start building capacity online while you are working for somebody else as a photographer. Moving on, let me ask question from, okay, Afik. Afax. Hi, bro.
Yeah, I'm fine. You're right.
I'm all right, bro. How you doing today?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm in Leicester. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I texted you some while ago, but it seems you're not in your right frame of mind because your response was so bad. But
what was the response?
What it is.
What was the response?
You were like, I didn't greet. I did not greet you. I just bumped into sending you a message directly. And if I'm supposed to text you for the first time, you don't know me. I'm not supposed to be telling you hello. How are you?
Well,
so actually,
well, you're supposed to anyways, but I'm not sure I can remember. But to a reasonable extent, I try to be as polite as possible. But
that's what I'm saying.
If you send me a message and just say this, so. If before I can tell you that you are rude, it means you did something very rude. Because
I'm using.
I joke a lot. If anybody here have sent me a DM, I'll probably just send you a voice note or something.
Okay.
But let's. It's okay. We'll
Yeah.
trace it. You're on my call now.
Yeah. So I just want to ask, maybe probably we can just link up or something.
Who is making noise? Ola Good, please let me tell the person. Okay, definitely we can link up. Where in Leicester are you at?
I'm in LE3.
LE3. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in LE1.
That's the city center, yeah?
Yeah, I'm in city center, very close to the train station. You know the museum?
Yeah.
Yeah, my house is very close to the museum though.
I'm actually close, but not to bother you today. Yeah, I've been walking around the city center, so
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, it's fine, thanks.
We're definitely going to link up one of these days there.
That's fine.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Happy to looking forward to meeting you in person.
Same here, boss. Same here, the camera.
All right, bro. Thank you, man. Ola Good, I will take your question last. I know you are raising up your hand for the longest time. Okay, let me take Ola Good now. He has been a fantastic assistant.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Kapango. Before I say anything about my question, I want to chip into what the last person that we took is like. He's off already. When he was talking about going to a new location, right? So he was trying to find out how he's going to like go about it and all that. First of all, I want to say that I used to be a Calabar photographer. I learned photography from Calabar, and then at a long run, I relocated to Lagos. I think I did some couple of shoots in Lagos for like 9 months or thereabout. Yeah, for like 9 months at phase one.
Ola Good, let's share your experience in the group. Like I'm running out of time. I have like less than 10 minutes.
All right. So my question here is this: most times when I want to discuss with my clients, even though I know my worth and I know the value and the quality I deliver, I still try to be considerate most times. Like for instance, I can tell what I do is 3 of my pictures is 10,000 naira. Now I have a bill. I have a price list, a notice price list already in my office. Where okay, once you come, you will know that okay, this is what they charge. But most likely, I find it difficult to when we are, when we're booking and all that, when we're selecting, and maybe we fall down to 4 pictures, and the client is still pleading that please, can we just please just I fall to it at most cases. Like in most cases, I feel that if I'm trying to hold on to the fact that no, it's 3 pictures for 10,000, that is it. I feel I'm being too hard. Is it that it's okay for me to just play in once in a while just to get them in? I know that this client is a locked client for me. Or is that some kind of a weakness for a businessman?
Well, is both strength and weakness. Compassion is a strength, it's not a weakness. So if, as I said, if the clients are talking to you from a place of understanding and maturity, I've returned a lot of money. Even in the UK, I returned a pre-wedding money recently because the client, she paid me, but then she was kind of rude. I hate rude people because we can't have a good shoot if you are rude. I returned that money. She was surprised. I don't spend. I'm rich, so I can afford to say, go, get out. I don't want your money. So there's a compassion is not a weakness, is a strength. And as I said earlier, make sure you try to over-deliver. If a client book me for a session and I'm supposed to deliver 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures, I don't snap 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures. I can bust and take 200 pictures. I finished a job recently. I'm supposed to deliver 87 pictures. I delivered 348 pictures. That is way above. Though the person paid for extra time, but they didn't pay for the extra pictures. But I made sure that they understand that I did them a favor. So in my email delivering the pictures, I stated that though I promised you 87 pictures, which was our agreement. Here it is me. I'm here delivering to you 340 something pictures. And I know that you appreciate them. So make sure you tag me on those pictures. And, like that, the clients know that I did a favor for them. It's not like they cheated. So I don't want you to feel that you are cheating me. I want you to know that I know what I did. And I did it because I can and I want to. So sometimes, but for some clients, the way they will approach you, you will definitely know that this person, you must pay me my money. You can't insult me and still be owing me money. Pay me my money. So sometimes you can let it go. Sometimes you can be harsh on it, but it's a very dicey situation. I need to be facing the client before me to know how I'm going to react to the client, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. So please let the question be fast. Infinix, I think I've answered Infinix X6516.
I asked you.
Your mic is still muted, Infinix.
Okay. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm with you. I can hear you.
Okay, good evening. I'm Camera Boss, and I want to say big thank you to you for this opportunity and this class with you. Thank you so much. I want to ask one very simple question. Please, how do you deal with not being present at a job, and then the client is insisting that it has to be you, and if it is not you, he's not going to pay the balance? How do you deal with situations like that?
That's the very important question. Quick one. For everybody leaving us right now, I understand it's way above time. I personally have more than enough things to do. But I have just one more thing to draw for you guys, which is one of the most important things we here today. So if you can stay for the next 10 minutes while I take on this question. Personally, I will have probably just cut off, but I need to answer this question because I've talked a lot. So if you can just wait around for the few more minutes that we have this video, it's very, very important for you. I have just one more thing I want to touch and we can go ahead. So for you that you book a client and you're not there and it's very dicey, like very, very, it's very important for you to make sure you tell your client that you will be there at the point of booking.
Okay.
Except, of course, you have a very, very important reason why you won't. But a lot of times, if you are telling your clients why you didn't come for their events, they will think you are lying, even if your life is in danger. So if you know you will be at the events, let them know ahead of time before they pay you booking fee that you will not be there. And it might be hard for you to sell that kind of clients that see your job and they're booking because of your job. Now, for you to send somebody else. So you need to now let them know that you are running a business, not just a one-man thing. So you have your team. Sometimes I need to tell my clients and say, when I come to your wedding, I'm only the portrait photographer. The people that cover the event are my guys. I'm only coming to shoot your portrait. So that way I can sell to the clients that even if I'm not there, my guys will cover the event. Do you understand how that works?
Yeah.
And the way you will present these people, the way I just call them my guys now, you just be like, I'm not small boys. But when I'm talking to a client, I won't tell them my guys. I will give them good titles. I will say the creative director will be there to shoot your wedding. And because I personally will not be available that day, or the creative director, which is largely the person in charge of all our productions, will be there in person to cover your wedding. This guy don't go out every day. He doesn't shoot weddings every day, except weddings that are above 1 million and above. But because I won't be available for your own wedding, I've told him to step in for me. If that is okay with you, we can go ahead and tell him to book his calendar. See the way I presented that is different from my boy will come and shoot you. People don't want your boy. They want somebody that they will know that this guy is better than John Lakers. So I will sell my guys better than me. Those pictures you see on my Instagram, I'm just the one posting them. I'm not the one snapping those pictures, so they are the ones snapping them. So even if I'm at your wedding, they are the people that will still shoot. So I won't just be available because of this and this and this and this. That is how you can sell this kind of situation. But know that it's always 50-50. Some people just want you to be there because they are paying you money. It's always 50-50, but don't ever be absent from a wedding that you didn't tell your client that you won't be attending, except die or very serious situation. God bless you. Up next, let me answer another question. Can I answer all these 5 people? Okay, unmute your mic and answer me and ask the question. Maybe let me just take the 5 questions at a time. Time is really gone.
Question is on lenses. What zoom lens is best if I want to cover a wedding or event?
Oh, that's a long question. Next question, I will answer that one. Next question.
All right, boss. Good evening.
Good evening, bro.
Yeah. I just want to ask a quick question. For photographers that are still working on their own yet, that they don't really have extra guys to work with them as photographers. In terms of ads, like posting, trying to sponsor your ads, trying to make sure your engagement is going fine on IG, especially probably on other social media. Is it wise enough for you to get a social media manager, right, that can help you handle that, pending the time that, because for example now I based in Lagos, right, and for a couple of years I've actually been the one shooting, talking to clients, editing, posting, sponsoring, doing a lot of things together. In fact, I actually got a manager. I employed a manager early this year. I had to fire her after 4 months because she fucked me up, right? Yeah, I had to fire her because she fucked me up. So I just want to ask, in case, for every other person that's in my shoe, is it wise enough for me for now to get a social media manager, even if they take me to be paying such person for now, just for me to put through this?
Do you make up to $1 million monthly?
No, not at all.
My brother, put yourself in the grind, sleep less, act more. See, nobody can manage your life just like you. And if you are upcoming or ongoing, nobody's upcoming in Jesus' name. If you are ongoing, you see, you need to be intentional about everything you post. And for you to get a good social media manager, you need to pay good money. You need to pay good money to get a good social media manager. But if you can afford to get a good social media manager right now, because a good social media manager is someone that will do everything for you, there will be a time that you will definitely know you need one. But right now, if you can still do it, if it's going to take you less than 2 hours, 30 minutes, I know you are on Instagram minimum of 4 hours every day. People are scrolling on Instagram. Cut that time by half. Use 2 hours to post, generate content.
All right, thank you, boss. Thank you, boss.
But if you have the means and you see somebody that is dedicated, good, that can be your social media manager, you can also be managing along that person. While that person is doing his thing or his thing, you two can be doing your thing. So 2 ends are definitely better than 1, but sometimes it just helps you get clarity,
Thank you, boss. Thank you.
So on lens, wide angle lens you can start to use for your wedding right now. Personally, I would recommend you just get 1 lens. If you have good money, you can buy a zoom lens. But for the start out, you can just naturally just get 24-70. That will cover every potential event in Lagos or in Nigeria. 24-70 mm. But it's expensive. All you could do for yourself is to get a 35 mm 1.8. 35 mm 1.8. That will do everything reasonable for you. But if you have double money to buy 2 lenses, buy 35 mm 1.8, 85 mm 1.4. But if you can buy 1.4, buy 85 mm 1.8 or 50 mm 1.8. But make sure you have 35 mm if you are a wedding photographer. Have a 35 mm because in Nigeria, Amangpogon. There's a lot of people doing weddings in Nigeria. So you need to be able to capture all of them. With the 35mm, you reasonably be able to do all those things. But if you have extra money, you can buy 50mm 1.8 to start out. That answers your questions. Up next, unmute your mic and answer and ask me, Zeus.
Hi, camera boss. Good
Yeah,
evening. So you mentioned earlier that if you're working with someone, you could as well build capacity. So now, in a situation where you are working with someone and you're actually building capacity and gaining experience, but then you can also get jobs of the same caliber, but you don't have the kind of gear the person has, maybe like some equipment, some accessories and all that. How do you actually go? And also when you can handle something, but you do not necessarily have the portfolio to like show that, oh, this is what I can do. How do you go about it?
But I wanted to quote a Bible verse, but I'm not sure I remember it wholeheartedly. But the Bible says, blessed is the servants that operated with wisdom. If you're working with somebody personally, this is me telling you what I think. You can get other advice from your mentors and stuff. But if you're working for somebody, don't get extra gig. Whatever gig you have, if you're definitely working for somebody, like the contract you have, that person is paying you. Every gig you have, return it to the job, to the business.
Okay,
that's
working for someone.
I'm just answering the question randomly. Because if you, it's hard for you. Let's put you in your boss's shoe. I'm just trying to be frank as possible. I've worked with somebody before. I used to work in a studio in Enugu. I own my own camera, but when I got to Enugu, I was 7. During my service year, I just needed to look for a place where I could earn some extra cash, and I was working under a photographer. So when I'm telling you this, I'm saying it because it's what I've done before, and I'm not telling you because I'm a boss of my own. When I was working under that person, if you are in Enugu and I mentioned the name of the studio, you would definitely know it. When core members want to take pictures, I bring them to the studio. Let them pay the studio to take those jobs, because that is how my own salary gets paid. I work for those studios like I was working for mine. You understand? So when I stop going to, over time, you can strike a business deal with your manager. Okay, I'm shooting too. I want to build my own business. This is what I want. If I bring a client, I can have so percentage, or you understand, or I will just be doing my thing myself, and I will also be helping you. So don't pay me salary, I will help you. Or if you can pay me half my salary. I'll be helping in the office while I'm also working on my own business. And on the issue of portfolio, if you've joined this video from the beginning, I've told you, even before you start to get clients, you need to start doing collaboration shoots from next week, Monday. Like, start hustling for collaboration. That's how you get your portfolio. And those collaborations are very important. That is how you get your portfolio. Tomorrow morning, if your mom is beautiful, even if she's not, call your mom. Mommy, do small makeup on your face. Tie your gele. Let's go outside to the street. Take a few pictures. And trust me, your mom will post. Go. Do a BTS. This is what people want to see. Do a BTS. I was bored. Just form a story. I was bored today. I just said, I told my mom, let's go take a picture. And she started dressing. When she's dressing up, do a video of her dressing up. Oh man, do a video of you shooting her. Tell your younger sister. Tell you are a handsome boy. So I can presume that in your family, you guys are handsome. Get somebody. Look for a makeup artist. Let them do some little Mary Kay. Get them outside. That's how you get your portfolio. Take your camera tomorrow. Just hang your camera on your neck. Go to your streets. Go to like a market where you will see people, banks and stuff. Talk to people. Hi, good afternoon. My name is this. I do photography. This is what I do. Show them your page. They'll be like, oh, nice. Can I take you for a picture? Yes. Snap those pictures. Post it on your Instagram page. That's how you get portfolio. There's no way to get portfolio than this. I want to tell you guys one more secret, but I want to take the question. So let me ask, if you have answered your question, please put down your hand. I'm really tired and I need to also go on with my life. So if I have not answered your question, please just unmute your mic and ask me, please.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
I had to stop Oluwase something from talking because you did not raise up your hand. I'm just talking to the people that raised up their hand because I'm really tired. I can't take extra.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Sorry, Oluwase, sorry to block you that way. I just want to answer people that are raising up their hands. If you have any other question this night, you could just drop it in the WhatsApp group. If I can do a voice note to answer you, I will do that. But if you're not raising up your hand, I don't want to. I mean, people have raised up your hand and to be rude for me to answer you with that. Please.
All right, good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, after talking to a client, do you have to take the money before you work or you take it after? How do you deal with that, please?
You sound Ghanaian, innit?
Yes, I am.
Chale. All right. Okay, so a few things are important to note here. Photography is not a necessity. People will not be owing landlord and pay photographer. If your son is going to school, you will not keep the school fees and pay your photographer first. Photography is a luxury. It's a luxury game. Except if it is passport they want to go and use at embassy. That's why they will pay you before they pay their children's school fees. But as it stands, make sure you have a deposit. Let me tell you how I collect my fee. Once you book me, you pay at least 30% for booking fee. A week to your wedding, you must pay 70%. So the total money with me a week to your wedding must be 70%. Now, on or before the date of the shoot, you must pay the balance. Note, if it's a wedding and if you don't pay the balance on your wedding day, your post-production will not start until you pay the 30% balance. So I collect my full production money before you see one picture. Now, at this point, when a client has paid you 70%, it is hard for them not to let go of the 70% because of 30%. You see how that game works. So they will eventually get to pay you your 30% because they can't wait to see their pictures. So they will just pay you your 30% because they don't want you holding their 70% while you are still holding their picture and their job.
Yeah, that's true.
So you pay me 30%. That 30% will book my date. So even if you cancel, I don't pay you this 30% back. That's your booking fee. It's called the booking fee. But sometimes, these things I'm saying, they're not written on stones. Laws are made for men and not meant for the law. I don't go ahead and say, no, by force, by fire, you must pay me 70%. If you don't pay me, I will not shoot your wedding. No, wisdom is profitable to lead. There are some people that you will need to cajole them. Oh, no, that's not how it works. And if they insist, okay, let's go ahead and shoot your wedding. There are some times you count your losses. There are some weddings are short. They are seeing me 2 years after. They are seeing me, they are 30% 2 years after. Don't get it twisted. So, but just have the payment structure. My payment structure is my payment structure is 30, 40, 30. So you pay me 30% booking fee, 40% before your wedding, 40% on or before the date of your wedding. But if you don't pay me on the day of your wedding, your post-production will not start until that 30% comes in. So I just copy your picture, back it up, and go and sleep. Until you pay your 30%, I don't work on your pictures. Easy peasy, no freezy. Iwatago. Thank you. Up next. I can't hear you. Eino. I can't hear you still. No. Okay.
Shit. I have no idea what's happening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you very much for this class. I know you're very tired. I'm not really going to ask any question. What I want to ask is, how do I join the group chat? I've been asking on the chat box since. Do we get a link or something? Because I'm not on the WhatsApp group chat.
If you go on Instagram, my Instagram handle is the camera boss. When you click on the
Okay.
link, you will see two links. One is to my YouTube. In my bio, there are two links in my bio. One is to my YouTube. One is camerabuzz.co.uk/link. When you click that, and it will take you to my link page. When you scroll up, you see join the community, WhatsApp group. Just click it, it'll take you there. Easy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fashino Festus.
All right, camera boss. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'll just be.
Your network is kind of bad. Another person, Infinite. Okay, I think I've answered Infinite X5.
Okay, I'm cinematographer. I love doing both. That's really like. Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yes.
Okay, sir. I said I love photography and cinematography, and I love doing both.
Your network is bad. I think you will just drop a text later in the group chat.
I'll call my.
Emmanuel X Manuel Shorts iPhone. Are you available?
Oh yes, I am.
You need to show us your video. I need to see your face to answer the question.
It's very dark. I doubt you.
I like that like that. Just keep it going.
All right. So now this is my question. For me, I actually do it in this way. I'm actually a cinematographer. I'm a videographer. So when I came into Ibadan, I tried to, because I feel that people get to do more pictures than videos. So I make it, I open like a company kind of, so whereby I'll be able to take like plenty kind of maybe weddings or anything. So I don't streamline it to one. So that is what I do. But one of the major issues I have is having people to, stay and work with me, in the sense that there are some guys that usually come to me and say, boss, I want to learn this and that. And then they learn few days and they are gone. So they are not staying. So in cases like that, I don't know, because sometimes when I go for jobs, I get to take events where I take pictures and videos. So it usually boils down to me doing everything at the same time. So how do we keep people that really, really want to really serve? That's my question.
Important question, but you can't keep people. People go.
Go.
Especially in the creative industry. We are like ashewos, yeah. We don't stay in one place. A creative person just want to run up and down and go everywhere. Sooner or later, if somebody shoots with you for a while, he's going to start his own business, especially if he's a photographer. So it's dicey, except of course you see someone who is really, you can't control human, except you see someone who is really, really dedicated and ready to serve and work together. But one of the ways you can keep people is also some of us as CEOs and business owners, we don't do well. So one of the ways you can keep people is pay them a good salary and give them responsibilities. So if you're making good money, pay them good salaries, and give them good responsibilities to handle. If people have responsibility and you are challenging their creativity day in, day out, they will be able to stay for as long as you want them to. I think that's all. I think I've answered Fashino Festus, haven't I? Okay, I think I've answered everybody. So the last thing I want to tell everybody today, which is one of the most important things you guys need to do, is sell more. Don't sell one service at a time. Look for other ways to do more things for your clients. Quick example. If you are a photographer and somebody employ you to do photography for them, after doing that photo shoot, you might just offer to do a quick TikTok video for them and charge them a little bit extra for that. Are we together? You see, so you just use one client, collect as much as possible money you can collect from one client. That is the game. Sell more things. So if somebody comes to you and say, I want to shoot I'm trying to build up my social media, but I want to take pictures for my social media. You are, for me, automatically become a social media manager. It is after taking those pictures, look for somebody that can be that social media manager. You might not be the one collecting the money as a social media manager, but make sure you have friends in different industry that you can easily connect to that client and say, okay, I have a friend that does social media management and she does it well, he does it well. Connect that person to that person. Now note that if you give your friend money, you are also making money. So don't, as you are selling, God has brought one person to you. Don't just focus on photography and serve that person and that's all. Serve that person in every other possible different capacity. Recommend your friends. Your videography. If a client comes to you and say, I want to do my wedding, and you are the photographer, recommend a videographer, recommend a makeup artist, recommend an event planner, recommend a gala stylist, recommend a wedding vendor. This is how, because if you keep recommending people, that's how they will remember you and start recommending you too. If you're a photographer and you have a job you cannot do, maybe because the money is too small for you or the location is far from you, recommend another photographer. This is as important as anything we've talked about today. Recommendation and selling other things. If it is not a service you personally can render or offer, make sure you recommend somebody that can offer that service for you and your clients. Don't waste clients. If you don't recommend people, you are wasting their clients. Stop wasting your clients. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your time. I hope and I believe this is not a waste of time and everybody have learned one or two things. To the 101 persons that joined this call, I really do appreciate. And I want to tell you guys something. I'm rooting for everybody. I'm really rooting for everybody, and I'm hoping that I will have I'm praying and I'm believing God we're going to have testimony at the end of this year. I'm going to have people come to my DM and say, thank you for that class. I made my first million. Thank you for that class. I made my first 10,000 pounds. Thank you for that class. I made my first 5 million. It is not hard. Have it at the back of your mind. It is not hard. It is not hard. It is not hard. If I can do it, I'm a boy from Ekiti. I'm a boy from the village in Ekiti. And I'm now in the UK making my pounds the best way possible. If I can do it, I can do it. Everybody can do it, and we shall do it. Everybody in this group, you are intentional about your success, and that is why you joined in. I'm intentional about teaching these things, and I've been doing this research, looking out for the best way to teach this for the past 3 days, and I'm happy I have these people joining to learn. And I promise you guys, follow this pattern, and it's going to work. It has worked, it's working for other people, and it's going to work for you. Don't box yourself into one corner. You are God's masterpiece, and God loves you, and He also wants you to succeed. I'm rooting for everybody. I might not be available straight ahead in the DM, but I promise you guys, anytime you have a question that is not already answered, make sure you can send me a DM on WhatsApp. I'm not assuring you I'm going to answer because I have a lot of messages. But on the group, if I believe there are other people that can help on the group, and if they have any question on the group that is not answered, I can always send a voice note to answer that question. And I'll also be dropping more videos on my Instagram. So if you are not following me, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram at The Camera Boss. I have a lot of videos on that platform that is going to help you. And I keep on dropping different videos every day. Like yesterday, I dropped how to increase your price as a photographer. So guys, I'm rooting for everybody. God bless everyone. And I love you all. Thank you. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to join the group. Let's collaborate. Let's grow together. And by the end of this year, who knows? We might be meeting Rolls Royce in our Ferrari in our Bentley.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yes.
Man.
Well, we are going to probably go to Dubai for
Man.
classes. I'm rooting for everybody. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. God bless.
Thank you.
Yes, mate. Could actually arrange.
Thank you.
Camera
Thank
boss,
you.
thank you very much. See, God go bless you. Like you just open our eyes.
Boss, thank
Wow.
you.
Thank you so much.
Well,
Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. God bless.
Yes, mate. Very much, bro.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.
Don't forget, we could actually organize a photographers hangout.
Thank you.
yeah. We can do a photographers hangout, maybe state by state or something.
About that photographers video, not too much. Voila.
Yeah. Make we continue for group. Make we continue where we stop. Who they sell?
All the sellers.
Mona, come back with they sell. My AD light has been sold already, Sha. No,
They sell everything, sticker load.
I mean, that man where they find photographer.
The product installation 22,000, but you pay me 25,000.
Who wants that laptop 75K?
No, how much be this? This is 5,005. The whole system 16,000.
Laptop was 75K. Now on God though.
Now 1 terabyte. Now 1 terabyte.
Another
I don't want to promote. Yeah, we are going to do.